Hi dear students and friends. Today we are going to be discussing about limiting reagent. This concept is more important for stoichiometric calculations, and based on this concept we got number of times JE questions as well as NEET questions. Then where we are going to be apply this limiting reagent, how to apply in given questions, that's we are going to discuss very clearly with previous JE questions and NEET questions. I discussed in end of this video previous questions. Those are NEET as well as JE also. Clear? See, limiting reagent itself meaning they given this is present small amount. So which is less than required amount. Clear? So definition here they given you may can read. The reactant that is completely used up in the chemical reaction, that's we call limiting reagent. It will determines the product formation also. Clear? Now we can apply these examples. You can see very clearly. For example, here CaO plus HCl. Whenever CaO reacting with HCl, 2HCl gives rise CaCl2 plus H2O. This is the product formation. According to equation, first we can write whatever the given data, then we can apply which is the given data. Fine, here 1 mole they given, this is 2 moles required. This reaction they won't provide in examination. We have to know that one minimum requirement of equation. Okay. For example, they given one question here, 6 moles of CaO reacted with 10 moles of HCl at given conditions. How much product formed? How much CaCl2 will form? I'm asking how much you may can calculate in terms of weight or in terms of moles. But I'm asking number of moles, so you can do that is easy way. Clear? Now very simple this is. We know according to equation 1 mole CaO reacting with 2 moles of HCl. If 6 moles of CaO required, how much? I'm calculating. To find out limiting reagent, we need to do little bit stoichiometric calculations. By looking that equation or question, you can't find out which is the limiting reagent. Clear? First, you need to do little bit stoichiometric calculations. So we can calculate here x equal to 6 into 2 by 1, nothing but 12 moles required. But in the question they given only 10 moles of HCl. But we need here 12 moles. So which is less amount here? HCl. So this is we called limiting reagent. Understood? Once we find limiting reagent, next step we have to proceed through limiting reagent only. We don't want to take excess reagent. See, I'm writing here again. So CaO plus 2HCl gives rise CaCl2 plus H2O. This is 1 mole, 2 moles, and 1 mole we are getting. In the question they given this is 6, this is 10, this is how much we are getting. So we find right now which is the limiting reagent here. HCl is the limiting reagent. HCl is limiting reagent. So you find this is the limiting reagent. So which is remaining one we called excess reagent. Remaining one we called excess reagent. So next we have to proceed for problem solving through limiting reagent only. We don't want to take excess reagents. Now 2 moles gives 1 mole of CaCl2. Then 10 moles gives how many moles of CaCl2? That's assuming x, simply x equal to 10 into 1 by 2, nothing but 5. So we are getting 5 moles of CaCl2. So this is the your answer. Okay. So this is we called excess reagent. Even you can prove that is simple stoichiometry also. Again, you can apply simple stoichiometric calculation. Suppose here 1 mole require 2 moles of HCl. Is it clear? Then 10 mole HCl require how many moles of CaO? I can find out X. Then X equal to here 10 into 1 by 2. This is nothing but 5 moles. We need 5 moles, but they given 6 moles. So this is more than requirement or not. That's we call this excess reagent. This is we call excess reagent. So same concept we can apply for our previous questions also. So we can get or not. If you understood this one, we can do easily previous questions. Very simple that is. But remember one point, you can't find out by looking question which is a limiting reagent. Clear? So you have to do some little bit stoichiometric calculations. All these stoichiometric calculations also like vegetable calculations only. Very easy all these things. Clear? We can do further. See here differences I given very clearly. Limiting reagent and excess reagent. You may can follow this up. You can understand easily. So limiting reagent means the amount of which is less amount is present. Okay, that will consume 100%. Excess reagent, this is present little bit more amount. That's itself meaning they given. And completely consumed during the reaction, that is limiting reagent. But excess reagent that won't be consumed 100% and not present at the end of the reaction. Anyway, limiting reagent is small amount present that will be completely reacting and that convert into product. But excess reagent that won't be completely reacting, still that is present something. Limits the amount of product formation from the reaction. So whenever you are solving problem, you have to follow this point. So final product formation, you need to calculate based on limiting reagent only. Clear? Not excess reagent. So these are the differences we provided, limiting reagent and excess reagent. You may can read, you can remember this one. Next, we are solving on previous question by applying our limiting reagent concept. So these are very easy. See, you can do very easily if you want. You can find out simple. Hint, this is I'm giving explanation. Very simple, sir. This is first write by reading given data, what's the reactants and products you should be able to write. That should be balancing equation. So H2 plus O2 gives rise H2O. Now we can balance equation 2H2, O2 gives rise to H2O. According to this, how many grams of hydrogen reacting here? 2 into 2 grams, this is 32 grams oxygen, right? Nothing but 4 grams reacting with 32 grams of oxygen. Then we are getting here 2 into 18 grams of water we are getting. This is the basic point. Is it clear? But now in the question they mention, sir, very clearly 10 grams of hydrogen reacting with 64 grams of oxygen. Is it clear? So this is the question data they given 10 grams. This is 64 grams. So 4 grams require 32 grams. Is it clear? Then 64 grams require how much hydrogen? So I can calculate here by simple stoichiometric calculations. 4 require 32 grams. Then 64 require how many grams of hydrogen? I'm finding here. Then X value I got here 8 grams. Sir. X value I'm getting here X equal to 64 into 4 by 32. We are getting here 2 into 4, nothing but 8 grams I'm getting. But in the question they given 10 grams. So this is excess. So which is the limiting reagent? One is excess means other one should be limiting reagent only. Is it clear? So now we can find out here 10 is the excess reagent and 64 is the limiting reagent. So product formation decided by limiting reagent only. Product formation decided by limiting reagent. Is it clear? Product formation decided by limiting reagent only. So now I am going to be proceed according to limiting reagent. So 32 grams gives, now here sir, 32 grams of oxygen gives how much? 2 into 18 grams of water. Then 64 gives how much? X equal to 64 into 2 into 18 by 32. Can cancel this, we'll get here X equal to 4 into 18 grams. This is the your answer. Clear? So what we done very simple here, we write equation, then according to the data, then we find limiting reagent. So how to find out limiting reagent? Simply based on balanced equation data I applied, then I got here. Then after finding limiting reagent, we are doing according to limiting reagent remaining question. Is it clear? You can apply for one more question. This also previous question only. You can see here, whatever they are given first question, read, then write requirement equation. In this case, they are given lead 2, which is the forming. Lead 2 chloride means Pb plus 2 action state, and they are reacting PbO and HCl, sir. I am writing here. First, I am writing equation. Doesn't matter what they given. PbO plus 2HCl. They are reacting HCl. What you will get, sir? PbCl2 plus H2. We know that one here. Number of moles you can write according to equation. This is 1 mole in front of this. This is 2 moles. We are getting 1 mole. Clear? Then here they mention weight. You can calculate number of moles. If they mention weight, how to calculate number of moles? Given mass by molecular mass is the number of moles formula, sir. Given mass by number of moles. So N equal to given mass by gram molecular mass is the number of moles calculation. So you can find out here weight how much they given, 6.5 grams by PbO molecular weight. Lead already given 208. Then oxygen is 16, sir. You can find out here 16 plus 208. How much will you get? Yes, you can do, sir. You can try very easy all these things. 224. Here, what's the weight they given itself? 3.2 by 36.5 grams. So can you find here number of moles? Number of moles of this is 0.029. By solving, you will get. Here we'll get 0.087. Is it clear? So now we need to find out which is the limiting reagent. Again, there is a step here. 1 mole PbO require 2 moles of HCl. Clear? Then 0.029 require how many moles of HCl? Clear? Now can you try this is? Yes, sir. We can calculate very simple. 2 into 0.029 divided by 1 is correct. So we're getting 0.058. X equal to 2 into 0.029 is nothing but 0.058. But we need 0.058. They given 0.089. So this is excess reagent. So this is excess means this should be limiting reagent. Is it correct? One is excess means other should be limiting reagent. Then we know that one mole gives 1 mole. 1 mole of PbO gives rise 1 mole of PbCl2. Then 0.029 moles gives how much? So X equal to 0.029 moles. Is it clear? So this is your answer. Which option is matching? You can find here. Option B is your answer. We can try one more question, which is previous JE question. So first read this question. PaCl2 reacting with whom, sir? Sodium phosphate. What the given product here? Barium phosphate. Very simple, you can find out. So write equation first, balancing equation. BaCl2 plus Na3PO4 gives rise Ba3PO4 taken twice plus NaCl. Now we need to balance equation. Clear. So how many barium is there, sir? Here 3. So you can take 3 moles of barium. How many phosphate here? 2. So I need to take here how much are phosphate? 2 moles of phosphate. You can write. So barium balanced and phosphate balanced. NaCl is not balanced. You can write 6Cl is there or 6Na is there. You can take. Second equation 3 moles required. This is 2 moles. We are getting 1 mole of barium phosphate. But in the question here they given this is 0.5 moles and this is 0.2 moles. Which is the limiting reagent? We need to find out again. Is it clear? So we can find out here. We know that 3 moles required 2 moles of sodium phosphate. Okay. Then 0.5 moles require how much? Then x equal to x, you can calculate x equal to 0.5 into 2 by 3. This approximately will get 0.33. But we need here 0.33. But in the question they given only 0.2. So which is the limiting reagent? We need 0.33 but 0.2. This is less amount. So this is the limiting reagent. So less means limiting reagent. So which is the excess reagent here? I hope you can identify easily. BaCl2. So 2 moles gives 1. Then 0.2 moles gives how much? Then x equal to 0.2 into 1 by 2. Nothing but 0.1 moles. So which option matching you can find out here? This is the answer. So very simple this concept. Simple calculations. I hope you understood everyone. Thank you everyone. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and share it. Thank you everyone.